Oh, hi there. If there's anyone watching, shout out. You're not gonna believe what's on deck today here at Making It with Mab. I am living in a vacuum. I don't even know if I can be heard. Is this real life or is this something else? I don't know. Hi! Hi, people! It is I, Mab, and I have taken over Making It with Mab. It is now Making It with Mab because everyone else is gone. I'm here all alone. And I just thought I would do, some stuff today as I craft and create and try and figure out. So shout out if you can hear me. I was having some audio issues earlier and I don't even know if my audio is working. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Hello? 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 Ah, yes! Thank you, VLC Blondie. Action Cam. Action Cam. Yes, that is right. I have taken over the show. So Paul was supposed to be in Italy and Ansa was supposed to be in Italy, and then that didn't happen. And Paul's normally the one who coordinates the show, and so people just assumed that Paul was going to coordinate the show, and that didn't happen. And then today I realized, as much as I wanted to come on board and say hey to folks and talk about things, because I got things to talk about. I got things to talk about. Like, yeah, ain't nothing I can do about that. So I put out the word. I went ahead and created this stream today to see about creating and crafting and making things. So yay! A couple things that I'm working on. I just finished this new design of the Be Gay, Do Crime. You can see if it shows up here a little bit better. Be gay, do crime. And it's definitely a commentary on parts of the world where it's a criminal activity to love someone, which just cracks me up to no end. And that's what this is all about, how it's a crime to love someone. So I did the design, and then I did it kind of as a request for a friend of mine with some of my own modifications, and then I made it into a decal. So wherever it is white, you know, it's just a line art. And then I made it as one of those tall votive candle things that I'm into doing because I'm a dork. So here is the Be Gay, Do Crime tall votive on a white background, which looks really nice. And then this is the color decal that I did, which also looks nice, looks pretty good. This is it with on the white, so it doesn't have a white border. There's so many little subtle things. And here it is on a color surface. It's kind of hard to see when it's all backlit, but when it's lit, it will look really nice. And then there's one more. Oh, here it is. The colored decal with the white border on a multicolored candle. So, you know, a lot of little things to consider, a lot of variations. I am still tinkering with the final design of that. And this is like another one of those situations where the muse has struck and I've got no choice but to make this, right? Like I've got no choice but to create these things, or else the muse will have her way with me and leave me insane. So there's that. But then, wait, there's more. So I'm super into sublimation. It was like not last week, but the week before that I was talking about this. So sublimation is a special kind of ink that turns to a gas when it's heated at like 400 degrees or 300 85 and up. And then the gas bonds with polyester or poly-based material. And with that knowledge, I have a sublimation printer set up over there. So it uses the sublimation inks, and you can see the stack of things that I have already printed out. It uses sublimation ink, and you print it on sublimation paper. You could use regular copy paper, but the cool thing about sublimation paper is the ink doesn't soak as much up into the paper, so that when I heat it and press it, that's more ink that's being released. So to that end, last night, yeah, da, 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 I made myself one of these. It's a banner, and they're called like garden banners, and I'm all backlit because there's no place to really set the camera up over here. But it's really cute, and if you can see it like on the back, it'll kind of show up a little bit. But this is never going to wash away because it is bonded with the fiber of this. And if I use, and I mentioned this before, like I can make T-shirts, and this is how I made the battle sloth bag. Like this guy, same kind of deal. So because this is a cotton bag, sublimation ink won't adhere to a cotton bag. So I put down this glitter heat transfer vinyl, but the glitter is a poly material. It's a polyester material. So the sublimation, exactly, BLC, you get it. It's so sparkly, which is why I kind of want to transfer everything on glitter. But I recognize that not everything needs to be glitter, although Be Gay Do Crime definitely needs to be on a glitter background. But the downside with doing things on a glitter background is it's a little stiffer. Let's see if you can see. I don't know if you can. Here, it's stiffer material. It stiffens everything. It's not as like, it's not the fabric you're seeing. It's like that vinyl, plasticky feel to it. I love glitter. I know, and I know that it's not eco-friendly, but there are eco-friendly alternatives to glitter that I have definitely looked into. But for sublimation, everything needs to be, a poly-based something or another. So that's what I was doing all night last night. And the project that I'm working on today is my partner Magnus got me this cool shelf, but it was all white before. So now I'm going to try and make it look like bronze. So I've already got like the patina of the bronze that's going to read underneath. And then on top of that, I'm going to use a really nice Modern Masters antique bronze paint, semi-opaque. So it's going to make it nice and shiny. So fun fact, I used to be a faux finisher. That's right. I used to paint decorative finishes in people's houses. And I still have a lot of my tools left over from those days. Hey, Johnny-O! Where did he find the shelf? I'm not sure. He is a wizard at finding these cool things. Like he likes like the home store and was the one, the TJ Maxx, and he goes to all those places. I'm having a hard time because I have no fingernails. Come on, girl. Ooh, I broke it. Oh well. Yeah, buddy. Art. Fortunately, I have plenty of paper towels in my studio. Yay! Right? So like, and I think like Michael's occasionally or Joann's will have like seasonal stuff, like this sort of thing. Oops. So yeah, it's all over my paws now. Yeah, I wasn't planning on staying clean today. Not as soon as I touch paint. It's like it's over. Uh, so let's have a look at this. It's been a while since I've been painting. Most of the stuff that I've been doing has been design work, a lot of design work. Uh, boop, 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 boop. That may not be what I wanted to do. Probably need a different kind of brush here. But check it out. Of course, this paint is kind of old, so to be fair, but. So, other thing I wanted to talk about with you guys, because this is super important. Oh, you know what? I had VLC Blondie. I wanted to talk to you about that. I am loving the photos of what you guys are doing in Sky's room. It is impressive. And the way, Sky has been great with doing the work with you guys. I've been watching that too. And that goes a long way. She could have a future in faux finishing and decorative painting and working for yourself and having to always find work and being a starving artist, which is just unfortunate because artists shouldn't be starving all the time. Yeah, yomp, yomp. You're welcome. Let's see. Oh, so the other thing, big news in Madlandia life is coming up the first week of August is Gish. That's right. The greatest international scavenger hunt the world has ever seen. Let's talk Gish. So, if there's anyone out there who is a fan of the TV show Supernatural, with Jensen Ackles, Jared Padalecki, and Misha Collins, mostly Misha Collins, because he's a maniac. He is the king of Cork, I'm going to have to say. He created this scavenger hunt. Yep, Sam and Dean. So he created this scavenger hunt where you go and you take photos and you do random acts of kindness, and it is for charity. You are raising money for charity when you do it, but you also stand to win fabulous prizes. And by fabulous prizes, I really just mean you could possibly win a trip with to an exotic location with Misha Collins and often other members from the TV show Supernatural, which is all great and everything. But the thing I really love about Gish is it gives me an opportunity to kind of jumpstart. It's like jumper cables on your little creativity drive. You have to really think out of the box and you have to come up with incredibly creative solutions in like a flash. You have to have 7 days. There's something like 285 items, and you have a team of up to 15 people. My team is Team Cat Tulu, right? So we're the elder cats. Ralph Tang. And I've been doing it, I think, for 5-6 years or something. I've kind of lost track. But the real important thing to get, the big, what do they call it? Bragging rights, is to get your entry in the coffee table book. Oh, if I was prepared. That's right. Cthulhu! Only one T, but Cthulhu, right? Cthulhu, Cthulhu, Cthulhu. Yes, we are the elder cats. And if I was smart, I would have grabbed all of the coffee table books so I could have you like watch paint dry literally, and I'll be right back because it's just in the other room. So stand by. Let's see how long before my audio kicks out. I'm grabbing books from previous gifts. So stand by. Oh yeah, I have this last year's book. This is this year's book. Got previous books. Hi there, I'm back. So this is the, it looks like a yearbook actually, and it probably is basically. This is the coffee table. So every year they have a hybrid animal, and last year it was the spruce. That's right, part squirrel, part moose, and you can see some of these entries in here of recreating an Ann Jodes photo as an adult or a grandparent. You can just see. And oh yes. So there's this one. This is so this is 2020. This is 2019. Was it Porco Panda? Was that who it was on 2019? Oh, cool. And in the front, they have a list of all the items from that year, which can be tricky. So let me read off some of the items. Item number 1, it's an image, because you do image and video. It's an image, and it is 21 points. The task is make an ass butt of yourself in public, literally. So the mascot for 2019 was the ass butt. That's right. It was part donkey, part butterfly. The ass butt, and which is a joke from Supernatural, where they're like, one of the characters, Castiel, was like learning how to swear creatively. So he's like, "Hey, ass butt," and then that happened. And item number 2, 43 points. It's a video, time lapse. Lady and the Tramp s'mores. Like sometimes it's just a sentence, but this one has a little bit more explanation. Time lapse. Nothing caps off a good hot summer day like a foot-long s'mores eaten by 2. Lady and the Tramp style, no hands may be used in either the creation or the eating of the s'mores. So like you have to sit there and use your feet or your mouth to make s'mores, and it has to be a foot-long s'more. I just can't even, like the graham crackers kept breaking. Yeah. Oh man. So let's see if I can find any cool. Oh, this one was tough. All right. So this one, let's see here. Let's see if this camera. Oh, hey, you know what? I can just pick this camera up and show you. This one was tough. This one was a marshmallow padalecki. That's right. That's right. You had to toast in a marshmallow Jared Padalecki's face. I had so many botched attempts of this. It was insanely tragic. And it looked like the elephant Padalecki. But on the upside, I did find a friend who has one of those Glowforge printers, and it's a laser etcher. And I sent her the image. I sent her money for marshmallows. She went and laser etched onto the marshmallow Jared Padalecki's face. So pretty cool. Then this one was a water balloon gown, right? So you had to make a nice dress. They have like these dress items that you have to make every year. And then this one was an avocado pit hatchling, where you had to carve something out of the avocado pit. And we carved a turtle, but yeah, human puppies, Pollock paint by numbers, bedtime monster story where you're reading a monster a bedtime story. Very cute. I'd have to thumb through here. The Ted Cruz Space Pirates. Our Ted Cruz Space Pirates ended up in the book. I have to kind of thumb through it and see if I can find it. But wait, there's more. We do have one more person here, so I'm not talking to myself in the ether. Put your hands together for. We've got Trailer Trash. Today we've got Trailer Kitty.
Hey, everybody.
I don't know if that's my earbuds or not.
You can't hear me?
I don't know. Let me try.
Can the chat hear me?
Tinkering with my options here and seeing.
Let me know if the chat can hear me. Because I can't read.
They can hear you, but I can't.
Oh, weird. Okay. Well, Mab said trailer trash, and sure, I'm trashy, but it's not because of the trailer. I just live in a trailer because I'm working at a rent fair right now. And I'm coming through live from my beautiful trailer, and I have all of my cute trailer things that I'm putting up. I've been slowly but surely putting up my glow-in-the-dark stars. But I don't have that much attention span, so I just do a few every now and then. Right now, I am painting my planter for my aloe plant Gene.
Oh, look at that guy.
Doing so good. But he really needs to be repotted. And so I got him a new planter and I wrote his name on it, and then I'm gonna do some more decorating. I just gotta wait for this coat to dry, because then I have this really pretty iridescent, you could almost tell on the camera iridescentness. Yeah, for anybody who is into shit that's iridescent, which I definitely am, folk art has color shift, and they come in like, I don't know, 6 or 8 different colors, and I have most of them, and they look so good, especially when you put them over black paint. I mean, they look good no matter what, but they look really great over black paint.
I love it. I actually use that iridescent paint a lot.
Yeah, the folk art color shift. Yep. Yay! Yep. Yeah, they're so good. I can never find them in stores. I always have to order them.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Where did I see it? I saw it in Michael's. That's where I got it.
Well, your Michael's is better than my Michael's, obviously.
Well, all right, here's the deal. You're going to have to come to Madlandia.
I would like to just move in. Hey, so Brent and I should just move in. We're going to bring our everything.
Okay.
I just want to airlift our house and our backyard.
And your pool?
Yeah, and the pool to your house.
Yeah, I got needs, real simple, basic needs.
I know, and what sucks is if you ever come visit Arizona at a time when the weather's reasonable, then it's too cold to get in the pool. Because the pool.
That's why I want shade. I want pool with shade. A little shade thing on the pool.
Yeah.
I don't think I'm asking for too much.
We could just stay inside during the day and swim at night.
I like that game too.
Yeah, and the shade gets over our pool around like 4 o'clock, so there's still like a lot of daylight.
Okay. Yeah. It doesn't even need, you just stick some lights in there and you're good to go. Right?
What are you working on?
Oh, messes. I've been trying to paint this for a while, and I've kind of been procrastinating. It's this shelf that Magnus got at someplace. I have no idea. He just shows up with these cool things every now and then.
I like the Maction Cam, because it's
I know.
Napkin Cam.
They left me alone. So Paul's supposed to be in Italy. Ansa's supposed to be in Italy. Maybe they still are, and they're just not telling people.
They're in Italy, but not telling anyone. Why would they do that? Do you know how much he likes to brag about going to Italy all the time?
Oh, my God. We can say whatever we want about them.
Yeah,
So
they're not even watching. They're probably somewhere necking
yeah, in Italy.
in Italy with
That's
their
what they're
Canadian
doing.
girlfriend who goes to another school.
Oh my God. So how about that adventure last night?
Oh my goodness. I love those girls.
It was cute.
I have to admit though, I didn't make it all the way through, but that's not the show's fault. That was my fault. I keep waking up at like 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning for no stinking reason.
That's a weird
Um,
time zone thing.
yeah, I
Normally
guess
it goes the other way.
it should go the other way. I don't know. That's good though, because I gotta work, on the weekends. I gotta go to work nice and early, but 5 o'clock in the morning is not, that's too early. I don't need to wake up that
Yeah.
early.
I don't believe in 5 o'clock in the morning. I think that somebody made that up.
Yeah, 5 o'clock in the
Um,
morning is only supposed to happen when you stay up all night partying.
and you get to say, "Oh man, the sun is coming up,
Yeah,
dude."
but I keep also going to bed at like 8 o'clock, so
Oh yeah, there is that.
makes sense.
That'll that'll mess you up.
Um,
Why am I hitting the bottom of this? This is just gonna
the
be.
night that the night after I hurt my leg, the next day, I I went to bed like 8 o'clock and I slept for 10 hours straight, and that never ever happens. I never sleep all the way through the night. I always wake up to pee at least once or twice, at least, and I slept just 10 hours, didn't wake up, and then
Wow,
my
that's the
leg felt
dream.
so much better the next day. So I think my body was just like, all right, bitch, you're going down and we are going into repair mode and we're going to fix this shit. I've been
It's
cursing a
weird
lot
what
on our
like the
stream.
whole
I'm
rest
sorry.
and relaxation does for a person. That's amazing. Who
Yeah,
comes up
right.
with these things? I tell you.
It's weird if you ever just stop sometimes. I was so bored though, because like I could sit
Sleeping?
and play a video game, but it still didn't really work that great. It was still like hurt a lot. It was like nothing I could do could make it stop hurting. And so like I couldn't, I was just sitting still and going back and forth between sitting and laying. And it was so boring that I went to bed at 8 o'clock. And now I've been going to bed like super duper early ever since. Is this interesting? I don't know if this is interesting or not. Let's talk about my bedtime some more.
Aw. Here, this is the time where we talk about whatever we want to talk about. But I wanted to mention because I zoomed past it. Bambi,
What?
contact me about Gish and send me a message either on Discord or on Facebook, and we can talk. Uh, because I think we still have a few spots available on uh, on my Team Cat Hulu, and we'll talk about that because I'm also the captain. I'm not just a member, but I'm the captain. And Kitty is interested in joining Gish as
I
well.
know. You know what would be cool, but I guess it's never gonna happen because I do this fair. Is if I could go stay with you for a week and do Gish with you.
Oh, that is my dream to not be the only one in the house doing Gish.
Wait, when is it? When is it actually?
It is the first week of August.
Oh
So,
yeah, I'm still gonna be here.
yeah.
Okay, so not this year, but next year. What if I just fly in from Monday to Friday
Yeah, we
and
could
we'll
do
do
that.
Gish?
Yeah. So it starts on July 31st is when the list drops. And that's like, if you can get any items done on the first day, you're in luck. But, you spend the time on day one and you're like, okay, well, I'm as the team captain, I create the team list, right? So we have a spreadsheet that everybody, goes to and like calls dibs on whatever items. Not all of the items. You can't do that because that's a dick move. Um, just the items that you can reasonably take care of in like the next day or two. Or if you have like sometimes there's a lot of international items. So like, oh, you need to go to the Arctic Circle for something. Well, I happen to know someone who lives in the Arctic Circle. I personally don't, but let's say hypothetically I did.
Are they a
Um,
penguin? Because I don't know if penguins are going to be interested in playing Gish.
to penguins are actually a totally welcome to play Gish.
No, they're welcome to. I just don't think that they would probably find it
I don't
interesting
know. We've had one penguin make an
because it's,
appearance.
it's close to their interest, which is fish.
Yeah.
So maybe you could
Well,
trick them
yep.
into thinking they're
Yeah.
interested because it sounds like fish. Although I don't know if their word for fish is fish in penguin language. They probably have a different. Their word for it probably sounds different.
See, this is why we need you on the team. You're
Yeah,
definitely a problem solver.
I'm the thinker. Yeah, I wish I could
So,
read the
do they have,
comments.
are they from Madagascar? Nice. Oh, you're still up.
All right, I'm gonna
Oh,
turn my camera off
baby.
and read the comments for a second. That's what I'm gonna do.
Oh, yes. So, and I will continue to just go on and on about Gish because that's what my life is going to be. Uh, like, I'm going to pop in during Gish and I'm going to like ask people for help. So on the week, oh, psycho. All right, so you missed the first part. Gish is the greatest international scavenger hunt, GISH. And it is a international, there's tens of thousands of teams that play, or per players, there's players, I don't know how many, there's probably thousands of teams. A team can range anywhere from 9 people to 15 people. If you sign up and you don't have a team, they will send you to a team. They'll help, fill out small teams. I am on a team. I'm the team captain for Team Cthulhu, and it is like random acts of kindness. So there's like several different categories of items, right? So there is a charity item. Well, not one, but like you have 285 items. And among those, some of the items are charity driven. So it's like fill a backpack with school supplies and take it to a homeless shelter, or set up a page to donate through this crowdfunding donation service so that everybody's using the same service. Um, get at least 10 people to donate a minimum of $10. And you get extra points if your team is the one that raises the most money for that particular charity. So there's puzzle items where you're given the clue is like a series of letters that you have to code break, and it's amazing. Or the clue is a visual puzzle that translated into a serif a sans serif font in a serif font. That was the clue that translated. And then you had to figure out what that meant. And then you had to take a picture of that and then submit that for the item. So you submit videos or images. And if you search the internet for Gish, you'll find all kinds of stuff. And on Facebook or Instagram and Twitter, we are TEAMCATHULU. So it's Team Cthulhu. Yes, Kitty.
So a sans serif font or a serif font sans serif, would that be?
Yes.
Wait, if you make, I forgot what it already, but is it a font made out of feet, but it doesn't have feet?
So Sarah, see, like that's the thing. It's like, how do you interpret it?
That's how I interpret it.
Right. Right. It's
Yeah.
so we said it was a serif font. So it was a font with like serifin. Exactly. Exactly. I do a lot of the graphic stuff, psycho tackle, uh, with for Team Cthulhu, because I have the crew cut. Last year, one of the items was create a banner with your team logo and put it in a public place that's easily accessible. and then post on this list for the geolocation of your banner. Find someone else, another team's banner, and go
Yeah.
get your photo taken with their banner, right? So I designed, I already had the logo. Yep, that's it, Johnny O. Greatest International Scavenger Hunt. And so,
Can I ask a question off
yeah,
topic
go
real
for it.
quick?
Go for it.
So, you know more about plants than I do. Um,
Sometimes.
my my aloe plant has one of its prongs. It looks kind of yellow and it's weak, where all the rest of them are thick, and this one's all yellow and weak. Should I take it off or should I give it more time to heal up? Because
You can take
it's
it off.
never changed. You think I should take it off?
Yep, aloe can
Cool.
handle that. Take
I'm gonna take it off and
it off,
repot
baby.
it as soon as I'm done painting the pot. Then I'm gonna repot, and he's gonna be beautiful and happy, and he goes everywhere with me. And I'm so
Yay!
happy he's doing so good.
Yay!
I'm not that great at plants, but aloe is pretty easy anyway.
Aloe is pretty easy, and I'm not that great at plants either. I enjoy them and appreciate them and love them. Um, when I got this house, uh, Magnus was at the hardware store. They had these like $1 aloe plants, and it was about the size of the one you have there, even a little smaller. You feel bad for the $1 aloe plant, like it's gotta go, right? Like, oh,
Yeah.
don't die, little buddy. And then we somehow kept it alive, and it's had two little baby aloe plants
Pups.
that I
They're
have
called pups.
repotted. They're pups.
They're called pups. Yeah.
My aloe plant has two pups that I just put in new
Cute.
pots this year.
Yeah, this one came from my mom. Her aloe plant is gigantic. And she's like, "Do you want a pup?" And I was like, yes, please." And I was like, "Wait a minute, they're called pups." And then I was looking up how to care for it. And sure enough, it's not just that my mom is adorable, they are called pups.
Why not both?
Yeah, it's true. Man, I can't figure out. I keep thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm so bored. But I'm not bored because, like, I'm working on Gene, I'm putting stars up, I've got other things I'm doing. I'm getting settled into my trailer. I could go swimming if I want to, but I'm like, why am I
Really?
so
You could be
bored?
swimming? Wait, you could be swimming and you're talking to me right now?
It's been so wet and rainy here. I'm waiting
Mm.
until like a nicer sunny day before I go swimming.
Well,
I've just
is it
been
raining
like,
right now?
what?
Is it
It's
raining
not
right
raining
now?
right now, but the entire ground is just saturated and it's just so soggy that I'm just like tired of being wet. Um,
That's fair.
but I
I
think
get
I'll probably
that.
go swimming tomorrow because it seems to have cleared up some. Maybe I'll do it later today. But then I realize I'm not bored. Well, I just want to do stuff, but I'm trying to stay off my leg. And also, I'm lonely.
Aw.
I know. I want to hang out with people, but there's like nothing but oldies in this trailer park, and none of them like me. None of them want to hang out with me. They probably think I'm a weirdo. And on the weekends, when lots of people are here, is when I'm working. They have
Right.
bingo. My campground has bingo.
And you're not playing bingo. That's only on the weekends.
It's only on Saturdays. Yeah. And they had a paint and sip on Sunday. And I'm like, I would have done that. I would have
Aw.
gone and painted and gotten drunk with some old ladies.
Have you considered um starting your own event of
Did
of
actually
dominoes or something like that?
I did actually think about that. I don't know if they would be into it, but they probably would. They're very
Okay.
nice here.
Invite them to creating with the crew. Say, this is the time of the week that I do art projects. and bring your needlepoint, your knitting, your counter cross stitch. We love all the yarnies.
That actually is a great idea. I only wish that I had a better camera to try and capture.
They
But
don't have to be videoed, but
yeah, like
tell them that
I could maybe even like just kind of point it around every now and then, but mostly have it on me or something.
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and Myrtle just said, speaking of Myrtle, one of the things I'm working on is my goblin costume for
Ooh.
Goblonia on Sunday. My character's name is Myrtle. Where'd you go, Kitty?
I'm still here. I just want to
Oh,
read the comments, but I don't want y'all to have to look up my nose while I read the comments. So that's why I turn the camera off while I read the comments.
yeah.
Oh, Sally, I know you old folks are weird too, and that you embrace me. I love you guys. I'm talking about these old Ohio folks. They're just, I don't know, they're nice and all, but I guess
It
I
is
just don't.
Ohio.
I only see them on the weekends, and then I'm too tired to hang out. But I need to do what Mab said and invite them to do a thing with me.
Like, we're going to art so hard. And if you have wine and beer, they'd love you even
Right?
more. Have a big box of wine for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
You're like, come on down, Ethel. Get some wine.
Blondie, I've never done one before. My mom did one once, and
And what?
that's how I know that they exist.
Oh,
Sip
paint and
and
sip.
paint.
Oh, I missed that comment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So after I saw that, and I was like, oh, I can never do that. That's what I was thinking. Like, maybe I'll see if somebody wants to do one of those during the week, and I'll host it. Well, I won't host it, but I'll run it. I'll be like, okay, this is what we're painting, and go get the canvases and everything, and then they could just give me money.
I like it. It's a great way to
But
make
like
friends
money,
and
just for
influence people
just to
because you
cover
could
that.
have them start working on their you can be like with these paint and sips, you could have the topic be Sean Connery as Zardoz.
Yeah. So okay, so for those of you who have done the sip and paint, um, all I know is the one that my mother did. They all like basically painted the same thing. So
Right.
is it that like someone shows you what to do and you follow along, kind of like Bob Ross does, or is it something else?
Yeah, that was always weird to me because I'm like, if you give me a topic, I'm cool, but like,
But yeah, well, I think it's for people that aren't really artists themselves, and so they're not doing like create your favorite bathroom scene. They're doing like, all right, we're gonna do this dog sitting next to a flower, and then everybody does that. But I don't know if that's how they all are.
I just saw Sako's comment. I was recommend. Oh, here I can clean my hands off now. I can make it show. Uh, I was recommended once that I host a paint and sip. I declined. The paint and sip are for artists go to die. Ah.
Okay, I see. But that's okay because, like I said before, I am like, oh wait, no, whoopsie, I'm fine. Everything's fine. We're all fine. I'm
How are you?
so lonely, and I just want to hang out with people that I'll host a paint and sip. I'll be a dead artist.
Is a cake artist not an artist? Artist? A cake artist is an artist. Artist. I think anyone
Yeah.
who creates. So here's my theory on that. My take on this. If you are recreating someone else's innovation skillfully, you're an artisan. If you are creating from the ether, you are an artist. And that applies to
Cake art is amazing, some of it.
Yeah. A lot of
Even the
those are
bad
created
cake
from
art is amazing.
Yeah. Because it's cake, mother flippers.
Yeah, just because it's cake doesn't make it not art. I saw this freaking mermaid cake that when I found out it was a cake, it was like, why did you even, who could, huh? And it was like,
I
it
would
was
eat
just this
that.
beautiful sculpture. And so,
10/10 would
like, who
eat.
cares that it was a cake? You get to eat it now. That's better. Cake art's better than real art. No, I didn't say that.
It's all good. There's a time and a place for everything. Oh,
Mhm.
Lord. I am doing a terrible job on this, but I think I'll be able to save it.
Wow, I was thirsty. I'm gonna have to go get more water.
I am thirsty too, and I keep drinking coffee, which doesn't really help.
As soon as this dries, which it looks like it might, well, almost there, then I'm going to have to abandon you to go get some paint water so
Well,
I can.
I'm not going to be
What?
able to do more than an
Well,
hour
no,
today,
I'm not.
unfortunately, anyway.
I'm gonna come back though. I'm gonna come back though. I just have to walk over to the spigot.
Okay, I'll linger longer than that.
Yeah,
I'll linger.
linger longer. I could have.
I want to linger. Katie, I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Hypothetically speaking, were
Usually.
I to blacken some of my teeth, do you have a resource that you would recommend for that?
Yes, Miron and not Ben Nye. Miron, Meron, makes tooth
Maximum.
black,
Yep.
and Ben Nye also does.
Yeah.
I'll give you my opinion. A lot of the girls like the Ben Nye better because
Really?
it stays better. But I don't have a problem with the Miron staying. Some of us, I think, just have different mouth pHs, and some of them stay on better than others. But I would rather have to reapply. And you're only doing this for, the live stream, so it won't be a
Two
problem for
hours.
you. The reason why I like Miron better is because scratching off the Ben Nye is so distressing for me. I don't like the feeling because it won't come off. You have to like scratch the crap out of it to get it off. Whereas the Miron, you just pull it off and it comes off like almost in a whole piece most of the time.
Yeah. So it's like a little waxy thing or something.
Yeah. So if you just look it up, you can order it. I think it's like $8.
Yep, I saw it on the internet.
The
I
internet.
wasn't sure. On the internet where all the things are.
Yay. Well, I'm glad you asked because I happen to be a bit of an expert.
Yep, I knew you were. I'm preparing for Goblonia
Yep.
on
Oh, let me save
Sunday.
you some trouble too. If you ever decide you want gold, don't bother because I
Yeah.
bought the gold one time, and unless this was just like I had a dud or something, I bought the gold and it was this. It didn't come out gold. It like came out this really ugly yellow that looked like I just had a piece of corn instead of a tooth.
So it's funny you mentioned that. One of my friends does living statue stuff,
Uh huh.
and he had this gold tooth for a pirate character, and we kept calling him Corn Tooth. So
Wow. Yeah, because it looks like crap.
it looked like a
I
piece of
also
corn stuck in his
Yeah, I
teeth.
wanted to have a gold tooth for my parrot character, and I was like, nope, not worth it. I tried everything. I tried putting like 1,000 layers on. I tried putting black on and then putting it on top of the black. Nothing made that shit look gold. It was yellow and it was gross.
Hmm. Corn Tooth.
Corn tooth.
I could just stick a piece of corn.
All right, I am ready to do this. I think you're dry enough now. Jean, I love you. Mwah.
Aw, see, I do the same thing. I talk to my plants. I tell them I love them. I tell them I'm rooting for them. I tell them that I'll do whatever I can to get them, more
Well,
comfortable digs.
not only is Gene beautiful and wonderful, but he's also here to help me. If I get a burn or something,
That's
he's
right.
there for me.
Mm. Also, there's other medicinal properties to aloe. Like I think you can mix it into drinks for something. I'm not sure what, but
I have definitely drank aloe before, but I don't know if
I've
you
seen
need to
it for
do
sale.
anything to it.
Aloe, aloe something juice, something.
I've drank aloe juice, yeah, but I don't know if you're supposed to just eat it straight out the plant or not. I'm doing such a bad job of painting this, but I
Katie,
just
I
don't
wanted to
know.
show you the banner I made.
The one I'm going to get a tattoo of?
Yeah, just thought you should see that.
Yes, I want the banner too, obviously, but Would you be weirded out if I got a tattoo of your art on my body?
No, not really. So
Do I
this
have
is
your
the other thing.
permission?
You have my permission. So it is a fun fact about me that while I am super crafty and can make a lot of things and can paint things and can design things, when it comes to selling things, I am very bad at it. But
Yeah.
I really want a specific hat for my goblin character. So
Uh-huh.
to that end, I bought a pattern off of the internet. Theoretically, this is going to make like a little goblin hat.
I believe in you.
But just cutting it out and pinning it, unfortunately, this fabric is double-sided, but I did put marks on it that are now the outside, and I don't know what I'm doing. But like I know, anyway, I just don't have these points, XP dots or whatever levels. But I'm hoping this thing gets assembled and arted before Sunday. So, because I'm looking forward to that. And the other thing that's coming up on Sundays is the Savage Worlds project with Mike Nistel.
I wish I was on that.
I wish you were too, kiddo. But Mike is doing an amazing job. He just posted on his fake Facebook page um, the map of this moon world called Un. Get it?
Right. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because Earth. Anyway, uh, and it is really a gorgeous map, and, and all of us as players are really challenged to come up with variations, savage versions of D&D Fifth Edition characters, right? So uh, I'm looking forward to that game. Not only because Mike Missile is pretty cool, but also because this is going to be me out of the box on a lot of stuff that I've never done before. So very exciting.
Yay.
Yeah. So what else you got going on, Kitty? What else?
I'm just messing this up and then fixing it a bunch.
Me too. Dude, same. Hard same. But I'm gonna actually
So
have to
just
go.
like the rest of my life. Heh, just kidding. My life's great.
Oh, this is funny. Savage Worlds just means you die much, much easier than D&D. Yeah, I'm picking up on that. That's. I was looking at my character going, oh, this is messed up. So I'm prepared. My body is ready, ready to die. But I'm gonna have to go, Kitty. Can I put you in charge?
Okay. I can't no, because I'm not logged in admin wise on my phone, so we'll have to go together. But this is how far I got.
Aw, look at that. I
Yay.
love it.
I did a bad job of putting the purple over the black, so then I was just like, fine, now it's just a cloud.
Tell me, DLC
It looks
Blondie, I
better.
recently fell in love with vodka. How do you make it?
How do I
how do
make
you
what?
make so BLC Blondie just made babka the first time this
Oh.
week, and I'm very interested in trying it. Oh my goodness! I've
At
gone
first I
on
thought
her.
you said at first I thought you said vodka, and then I was like, girl, I was at your house drinking so much vodka and you didn't have any with me.
It's because you drank it all. It's like one of those water cooler sort of things. And Robert, I just looked up babka for the first time ever. So please, yeah, it looks like an amazing, complicated. Like you've got to fold it in on itself. I saw your picture you posted, DLC Blondie, and it looked really interesting. But now, yes, Very intrigued. And a
All
cream
right.
cheese fries and yogurt.
I've got to go because I need to wash my brush before it dries with paint on it. And since we're getting ready to go anyway, I'll just go ahead and say bye now.
That's true. I
Um,
gotta go because I can only like drop an hour on the show today.
yeah.
Oh,
All right. Well, I miss you all.
I miss you guys too.
I'll see you on
But
Discord.
ooh, thanks so much, folks, for tuning in for the slim down Mabarchy. It's like anarchy, but more Mab and Kitty. Kittyarchy? Kitarchy?
Kadarki. Kitty
I
Chaos Monkey.
So ping me on Discord. I will try to log in a little bit more this week, and we can talk about Gish, and Kitty will talk about Jean, and
Mhm.
we will get ready for adventures.
Yeah,
Adventure.
I'm going to be bored, so I'll probably check in frequently.
Oh, see, there you go. Chat her up. All right, I'll see you guys later. Remember something about accidents and critical.
There's no such thing as a critical accident. Just wait. There's no such thing as a critical failure. Just critical little accidents. Wait.
Bye.
Bye.